What's up, guys? It's Jason. This is Justin, obviously from Terror Trader, and this is your 4 Doors of Death. And our question today is Halloween 3 worth watching?
Ooh.
Well, that's a toughie. That's a toughie, because Halloween 3, you guys seen it. I don't have to give you a synopsis real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you. All right? Basically, there's this crazy mad scientist type of guy that owns a company that makes masks, that puts little microchips. That inside these microchips is a little piece of Stonehenge. I guess Stonehenge is bad, or whatever, right? And eventually, once that little dude, that little microchip sees a certain frequency from a TV commercial, you wear this mask, it crushes your head and snakes come out.
Yeah.
That's about the fucking the whole plot of Halloween 3. Now, this is a very controversial film because I lived in the 80s, all right? And when this thing came out, and once again, Carpenter and everybody thought that, hey, maybe the Halloween series could be just like, each one could be its separate thing, right? After 2, which was a huge mistake because in the 80s, dude, everybody hated this fucking thing.
Hated.
I lived through it. It was like I actually liked it, but I would never say anything out in public.
Would you dare say too that bled into the early thousands? Like, I want to say the entire 90s.
For sure. Well, everybody's pissed. Give me Michael Myers. Give me Michael Myers. There's no fucking Michael Myers in this thing. But guess what? Yeah, they went back to Michael Myers, and then Halloween Ends. Well, they screwed that up. So they should have stuck with this. So anyway, but yeah, so it was weird because I actually eventually liked this thing. I thought the mask was cool. I thought everything was cool in this thing. Sure. Fun movie, incredible movie, right? And of course, you have an incredible cast, Tom Atkins and all this stuff in there. So really fun film. If you guys haven't seen it and all that stuff, but I want to give you guys, let's give her 4 Doors of Death real quick, get you guys in and out of this, and then we'll give you our rating here at the end, right?
Love it.
All right, what's the first door?
Behind door number 1 is the iconic soundtrack. Okay,
Ooh.
John Carpenter, Alan Howarth. You might have known him from They Live, Christine.
Heard of this.
Whether you have like a fondness of Season of the Witch or not, you have that jingle carved into your memory forever. If you're a horror fan, if you play that jingle, you know it. 3
more days to Halloween. You know it is. You know it is. I don't even have to put it. I might splice it in here. I probably won't because I don't want to kill you guys and poison your ears.
Right. Out of respect.
But you're right. The soundtrack's great, man.
Fantastic.
And when you make a jingle like that. Oh. Forget about it, man. All right. No wonder my head explodes and snakes come out of it no matter what. So, all right. Door number 2. It's about the masks. I can't stop talking about this. I'm a nerd. I know this, but besides the actual Halloween mask, it was actually Captain Kirk mask turned into the Michael Myers, the shape mask, right? Dompo Studios, their second most iconic mask line is the witch, the pumpkin, the skull. You guys seen it. If you haven't seen those masks and you don't have them in your collection, what the hell's wrong with you? Are you really a horror fan? I doubt that. Because look, you got to have these things. Now look, in the 80s they made these things. In fact, if you can find an 80s copy, which I doubt it, but if you can, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. Yeah. But they repopped them in the mid-2000s. And their Trick or Treat Studios is selling them today. So, and you can get them a lot more cheaper from that, than thousands of dollars.
What's your favorite mask?
The Witch.
Same.
The Witch is so rad, man. Now, the Skull's pretty cool, too, but they even do glow versions now and all that stuff. But these masks, if you didn't like the film, it doesn't matter. Everybody wanted these masks, and everybody carried. And now you even see them pop up in later Halloween films, like little cameos and all that stuff. But Dompo Studios goes all the way back to the 80s, probably 70s, late 70s, early 80s, when this thing, they actually produced these masks. Pretty rad. A cool little treasure hunt for you guys. All right, door 3.
Thrill me, baby. It's Tom Atkins.
Oh!
Dare I say, the perfect casted role for this film.
I got a man crush.
Yeah. And sometimes I wonder, people like Season of the Witch, or they just love Tom Atkins.
That's what I'm saying.
Season of the Witch, good movie. Tom Atkins elevated this movie.
Yeah, look, fun fact. I just learned this. It takes Tom Atkins 2 hours every freaking morning to shave that mustache.
2 hours.
Woo! Anyway, all right. Yeah, I love Tom Atkins. You're right.
Yeah, Tom Atkins. What a brilliant role in this film. And I mean, coming off, it was Maniac Cop Prior, I want to say.
I think it was, yeah.
Maybe, but then right into his comfort zone. This is why we love Tom Atkins. Just plays the role of like I don't want to say a prick, but kind of like a little bit of a smug dude. I mean, he's got a wife and kids, an ex-wife and kids at home. Yeah. But then he's what the nurse is and. Hey. Terrific one-liners, by the way, which and love Tom Atkins.
That's what he's known for, right? He's stereotyped, he's cast a type. And that's great because that's what he fits for, right? Give him the mustache, be a cop, be an investigator, do something.
Just look badass.
Just look badass, right? That's Tom Atkins, man. All right, door 4 is Smashing Pumpkins. Look, it's all about killing kids, all right? You guys live in the 2000s these days. You got it easy. In the 80s, let me tell you, there was a movie called Halloween 3 about killing pretty much the whole child population of America, right? And maybe, I don't even know if this thing traveled overseas. I don't know if this is, whatever. And then here's the kicker, right? That was the movie's about. The kid was smashed, his head smashed, snakes pop out. And then they sold these masks in real life, and parents bought them for their kids, all right?
Come on, that's rad.
I mean, these are, what the hell? It's like,
Right.
you're just, thanks, Mom. I guess, but you know what? That was the 80s, right? When we could kill kids on film, and it was fine. And it's made it scary, too, man.
Scary. One of the lasting images I have from that movie is the kid with the pumpkin on the floor, just
Blah.
face down with the snakes crawling out of the
Fucking
eyes.
worms and all that good stuff, man, right? Like I said, and then like they sold these with the actual silver shamrock chip in the back and all that stuff. I'm like putting these things on as a kid going, I'm gonna die. I don't give a shit, you know? And that's how we live, man. So there you guys go. There's your 4 doors of death on Halloween 3. Now we got time to rate it. You go first, man. What are you giving this guy?
6.5 Tom Atkins mustaches out of 10.
Oh damn, that's good though. That's for you.
Good. That's a good movie.
That's a good movie. I'm going 8 Smashing Pumpkins out of 10, man. I really like this. I was a diehard fan back in the 80s when everybody else was. I was like the Salem witch trials, man. If you like this thing, you just like you know they burn you at the stake and all that stuff. But I stayed true even to this day. But now it's super popular. So there you go. 6.5 for Justin. 8 for me. It's a damn good movie. Go watch Halloween 3.